Palestinian militant group Hamas is praising a deadly attack in Jerusalem. A police officer was killed and 13 people were injured when a van crashed into a crowd. The driver then got out of the vehicle and began striking people with a metal bar. He was shot dead by police and later identified as a member of Hamas. And earlier there were violent clashes between Palestinians and Israeli police at the holy site Jews call the Temple Mount and Muslims refer to as the Noble Sanctuary. Well, the unrest has led Jordan to recall its ambassador to Israel and make a complaint to the UN Security Council. Well, for the latest, Erin McLaughlin joins me now from Jerusalem. What do we know about this attack?
Well, Becky, new surveillance footage shows the moment the suspect drove a van into a light rail station. You can actually see 3 border police lying on the ground. The driver would later go on to strike several other pedestrians as well as vehicles before stopping at an intersection, at which point Israeli police say the man got out of the vehicle waving an iron bar, threatening to attack other passerbys before being shot. Eyewitnesses saying they heard some 20 shots fired, shot and killed, later identified as a Palestinian from East Jerusalem by the name of Ibrahim al-Akari. Now, this is the latest attack in a wave of violence that Jerusalem has seen in recent months. Earlier this morning, there were clashes at the Noble Sanctuary or Temple Mount. I was there for some of the clashing. Police were trying to clear out an area around one of the gates. They were using stun grenades and rubber bullets, clearing out the area of worshipers. Israeli police saying that earlier the police were attacked by a group of Palestinian youths who had firecrackers and stones. And really, that kind of clashes has become relatively commonplace around the site and in Jerusalem. Tensions around the Noble Sanctuary or Temple Mount really peaking last week with the closure of the site for the first time in some 14 years. That following the attempted murder of far-right Rabbi Yehuda Glick. Glick had been hosting an event in Jerusalem calling for more Israeli Jews to be able to pray on the Temple Mount, effectively a change to the status quo. And there's great concern among senior Muslims in Jerusalem about a potential change to the status quo, about the increasing pace of visits from the Israeli far right to the site. And we're seeing this unrest in part, Becky, as a result of that.